Back here from the Alachua County Athletics and Events Center, and now joined by Keystone Heights. The Indians are here with us now, joined by Coach Steve Reynolds, second season. And Coach, how about the first season? Made the postseason, 6-5 record. How do you look at last season?
Well, I think there's a lot to build on. A lot of validation comes with following up a losing season with a winning season. And then a playoff berth. I think there were some things we did to leave some stuff on the table, but it's still, I think it was a good season to build on for the future.
Yeah, I know. As you said, we were just talking. You had to play Yulee, a lot bigger school than Howarding around. But this year, going back to the Class A classification, 2A District 5, but it's about kind of similar though with Bradford, Palatka, I think.
Yeah, very, very similar. I think they added Newberry and Santa Fe, so it's teams that we know and have played in the past. We played Santa Fe in the spring last year.
Yeah.
So, and Newberry's not far. We're familiar with them, so it'll be a tough, competitive district again, just like it was last year and the years before.
Right. How's the schedule look overall?
We were talking about it on the way here. We're very excited about it. There's some really cool venues that we'll get to play in. Playing at Newberry, playing, at Bradford, being able to host Palatka, hosting Union County. We've had them off the schedule for several years, so we're excited to play them. We, a lot of historically very good teams in Bradford, Palatka, Newberry. Dixie County is another team we're going to play. West Nassau, we're going to play Chiefland, which is a historically very good team as well. Santa Fe and it's a good schedule. Interlochen, of course, who's had a lot of success recently, and it'll be a good season, but we feel like it'll be fun, but it'll be competitive. We'll have to pack our lunch every day.
Last year, and again, as your first year as a head coach at Keystone, I know you've been a head coach before, but did you find, I know that Keystone's the kind of town that a lot of support for the team in school.
Absolutely. I've actually lived in Keystone for quite a while.
Okay, right.
Or right outside of Keystone for a long time. My wife's from there. It's a beautiful town with great people, very supportive community. It's got a very much of a Friday Night Lights feel to the town. Exactly. Everybody's going to the ball game.
Yep.
I was telling one of the other guys a while ago that every year I say I really love our kids, but every year I've been there, we've had just great kids that I enjoy being around.
Yeah.
That are fun to coach. We've had a lot of success there over the last 4 years.
Right.
And even the year that we didn't have success, there were great kids who I loved who were, gone on to do great things in the community or going to college to good schools. So it's a place I really enjoy living in, and I enjoy working in.
Coach Dickinson's he's still our AD, right?
He is. He's the athletic director. He does a great job. And I was very blessed to have been friends with him for, I can't tell you how long, 20 years probably. And
as long as he was the coach, I was almost as long as the head coach.
Yeah, well, I've been friends with him for a long time. He was the guy that, I felt like mentored me and taught me a lot. I was blessed to work with him coach under him for 3 seasons, and it was a privilege to follow him and just continue to build on all the great things he did after his 25 years being the head coach there.
I see it says 5 offense, 5 defense returning. How many seniors do you have, and how many kids do you have in general that are going to play this year?
So we have I think 8 seniors. So it's a small senior class opposed to the 17 or 18 that we had last year. You got 3 of them here. Yeah. These 3 have been with the program. Have been with the program, football and weightlifting, the last 3, now going into 4 years, and have seen a lot of success in that regard. They've been important contributors to our team. We have a little more than 40 overall JV and varsity, and who's going to play. Every kid is going to get on that field. Our JV is a developmental group where we put a lot into making sure kids are getting reps on JV to get them ready and developed to play on Friday nights. And I think the kids that we've had that have become starters are ready to go because of how much playing time they got by that 6-quarter rule. Like we're going to dress probably 30 plus on Friday nights. We're going to dress 25 plus on Thursday nights, and some of the kids are going to be the same. Mm-hmm. So
I'm glad you said the thing about weightlifting just now because, some schools you'd say guys play football, baseball, basketball, but at Keystone, it's weightlifting. I mean, it's a powerhouse program for weightlifting, and I know it's got to help for football as far as strength is concerned.
Right, and I'll tell you, we have some great basketball players and some great football players, and they're lifting in the class during the day. But we have been pouring into weightlifting over the last. Lance Lowry did a great job while he was there. We were sad to see him go, but I've been coaching boys weightlifting at Keystone for the last 4 years, and we've had a lot of success. The kids work hard. They buy into it and the benefits of it as how you become a better athlete in other sports. But at the same time, I think the other sports make you a better weightlifter because you have to stand on that stage and perform just like you have to on the baseball field, just like you have to when you drop back and try to throw a touchdown pass. So, it's been a big feeder for us.
That's interesting. All right, let's go ahead. You can go ahead and introduce your guys who are here. All seniors, right?
Yep, I got 3 seniors here. I'm going to start here with Leighton Wright. Leighton Wright plays tight end and outside linebacker for us. And then we have Ted Westbrooks. Ted plays offensive, defensive line. And I have Jackson Herman. Jackson plays offensive, defensive line as well. Jackson was all county last year, defensive line, and I believe all area. He had a great year. We're ready to see him build off of that. Ted and Leighton have done a great job playing for us over the last couple of years, and as seniors, we're excited to see them lead, and we're excited to watch their game progress. I know both of them had great springs, and both of them have had very good, summer, conditioning and workout time. So we're excited about these 3.
How long? I'd say do you have a lot of guys who play both ways?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
Every kid learns both ways.
Oh, okay.
Not every kid starts both ways.
All right.
But every kid has to add depth on either side of the ball.
Right. Okay.
We have a handful of kids that'll start both ways, but if I got a kid starting both ways, I got to have somebody else to give that kid a break.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in a place like us, the kids get a lot of reps. They get a lot of coaching because we have to snatch a kid and put another kid in. And like I said, if we dress 30 kids, 30 of them are getting on the field.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and talk to the guys. We'll start with Jackson. We'll come this way because he's already got the microphone. But
there you go.
Jackson, you play both lines, a senior, and are you looking forward to being that senior role this year as a leader?
Yes, sir, I do. And one of my goals is hopefully I can teach all the younger classmen, all the younger players that are coming into our program. I'd like to keep the momentum from last year and just help build up this program under our new head coach, Coach Reynolds.
Yeah, I mean, as Coach Reynolds said, we've had a lot of success the last few years, really. I know that Keystone through the years made the postseason, then they had to play like the Bowls of the world, and so it was nice to get a playoff win a couple years ago. But what have you been working on off season? Get ready.
We've been working on, with weightlifting wise, a lot more explosive type of workouts, working up on our strength and endurance.
So all you guys lift, as well? Okay, go ahead, sir.
And football wise, we're with defensive line. From our point, where we're looking a little bit more on the basics of our run destruction, but a little bit more on the pass defense too, which is nice. And then offensive line, we working a lot more on our pulls and a lot more on our pass blocking.
Is there a game on the schedule you're really looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to a lot of the teams that I haven't played yet, like Newberry and possibly even like Dixie County.
Right.
Because if they're tougher teams, I always like to compete with tougher teams and possibly just show what we've been working on for the past couple of years.
Yeah, Newberry joining the district right there. Yeah, so that's a good team. Yeah, you're right. But I was gonna ask. I forgot what I was gonna ask.
Something to add about Jackson.
Sorry.
Jackson is in the running to be our valedictorian, and he also is looking to finish high school with an associate's degree and being about halfway done with college.
Really? Jeez.
Pretty admirable situation. We not only have we had success on the field and on the weightlifting platform, but we have been in 3 of the last 4 years have been the state academic football champions for our classification.
Oh, that's right.
And I think that's a lot to do with these 3. These kids are high academic kids that put the time in the classroom, as do all the kids at Keystone. I mean, it is not, we're not chasing them to get their homework done. They're getting it done.
Right. Do you know where you're going to school yet, college? Or?
I haven't decided what college I would want to go to yet, but I definitely know that I would want to enroll in one with a good medical program because my future or my career that I would like to go into is possibly a doctor of some sort, maybe a surgeon even.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. You'll be in school a while, but yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hope you don't mind that, but
You get a 2-year head start.
yeah, that's right. So you won't be playing football, is what you're saying, or are you going to look to play football maybe?
I mean, if like playing football in college, if it had a good medical program, like I said earlier, and they offered me to come play football there, I would accept, or just possibly even like an Ivy League school somehow.
We've been in talks with some high academic institutions for Jackson, and at the same time, Ivy League schools that not only fit him to play football, but also fit him academically.
Okay.
So he has some things he's looking for too. He's got a big future.
All right. Thanks, Jackson. We appreciate talking to us today. And this is Ted Westbrooks. And Ted, you also play both lines?
Yes, sir.
Which do you prefer one side or the other?
I think I'm better suited to play offensive line. I really enjoy it. I like guard's probably my favorite position. I just like the ability to be able to pull and do some different dynamics.
Because I know you guys still pretty much run first. I know that you throw it a little bit more.
Yeah, we throw it a little bit more, and we're a little bit more multiple with our formations.
Yeah.
But we're still a run team.
Yeah.
We still have to base things out of the run, and we like doing that. And, Ted, as he said, running interference on different perimeter plays and stuff. He did a great job.
Is there a game you're looking forward to this year?
I'd say, week 1, Interlochen, I think it's going to be a good game.
That's a rivalry, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rivalry, but I think it's going to be a good start to the year.
Do anything fun this summer? I know I asked guys that and they're playing football, 7-on-7s. But what anything you got to do outside of football this summer?
I got to serve at a camp, which was really nice. It was a Christian camp. Got to work on that, and especially weightlifting. I've really enjoyed it this summer. It's been a really nice program.
Yeah, weightlifting is I tell you that's the powerhouse. That's the program at Keystone, and because like I say, I ask everybody, and they're like, "Oh, we're 7-on-7. We're playing football." I'm like, man, summers are different.
Oh yeah.
All I do is play. But you said a camp. Where was the camp?
It was in Hawthorne, so it's about 10 miles or
Hawthorne.
10 to 15 miles
Yeah,
right
not far.
outside of Keystone, which is really nice.
Right. Okay. All right, Ted. We appreciate it. Thank you. We'll talk to Leighton Wright. You play linebacker and tight end.
Outside linebacker and tight end.
Outside linebacker. Now, as a tight end, did it get you the ball some?
So this is my first year playing it. I decided to. We didn't have a whole lot of depth in that scenario. I know we had a really good tight end last year with Garrison Teague, but I looked at it and I was like, I think I would be good at that position.
Right.
So I started working on it, and I think I did well in spring. But I'm looking forward to this year. It's a fun position for sure.
So you've been working a lot on learning the tight end position? Mostly?
Yeah, just learning plays. It's totally different than what I'm used to, but it's definitely it's definitely a great position once you get the hold of it. And like I said, I think we can use me really well, and I think we can I can have fun at that position.
It's your senior year. You guys, does this feel like it's gone fast for you, or like you gonna enjoy the season?
Yeah, for sure. I think, I've been playing football since I was in Pee Wee football when I was 6, all the way up to, now I'm 17, going into my senior year. It almost doesn't feel real. It's all I've known. It's football. Football and weightlifting, that's been my life for the past 7-something years. So, it's definitely gone by fast.
Okay. Well, we appreciate it, guys. We appreciate you guys coming today, and it was good to see you, Coach Steve Reynolds, and the guys from Keystone Heights. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much, and thank you for all you do for high school sports in this state. We appreciate it.
Thank you.